Hello and welcome to a very special episode of TRB Collectibles. My name's Tom and I will be your guide on this walk to the thrift store in San Francisco, California. I wanted to do something a little bit different. While walking to this thrift store in San Francisco, I noticed that it was just an absolutely amazing day, and I wanted to share some of the unique experiences and walkabouts of this city itself. You're currently looking at San Francisco proper, just from the outskirts, easily accessible via public transportation. Now, as you probably know, San Francisco is a multi-leveled city with many hills. And luckily for us, we happen to be standing on one of the highest points, which gives you a beautiful view of the city itself. We're going to get to see some amazing things on this walk, but please enjoy the view, and let me know in the comments down below some of the favorite things that you saw in this video. What I do is I over-record, so then now, exploring San Francisco can be a lot of fun, but you can also lose track of time. In this case, I did lose track of time, and I only had 15 minutes left in this store before it closed, which was perfectly fine. We've all done speed runs before, and in this case it was rather enjoyable because the layout of the store was excellent. I felt that this store was less curated than most independent thrift stores, in which the majority of their donations went out on the floor for sale. There was so much stuff to see, it was actually a really enjoyable experience. This store had one category more than any other thrift store that I've seen, and that was media. They had more media than clothing, and that's something to say about a thrift store. When I refer to media, I'm talking about cassettes, CDs, DVDs, vinyl, and the entire back wall was all literature, books, magazines, anything you can get your hands on to read. If I had to scan all of their CDs, it would have taken me hours, which I didn't have. But I did scan a good chunk of their DVDs before I left. See what I'm saying about the CDs? There were so many of them. So after selling as many remotes as I have, I kind of autopilot the checks, meaning is it worth it to buy? So I check for the quality of the item, I check the brand, which is Sharper Image, and I know Sharper Image doesn't sell as well. I noticed that it doesn't have the battery compartment door, and I've seen this remote before, I have comped it, and that was just not worth the pickup, and since it didn't have the battery compartment door, it was worth even less. So I did leave it behind. Now, I have found the DVD Trivial Pursuit games, but not VCR Golf. I don't remember anybody growing up having that. Granted, this one was brand new sealed. To somebody that needs to practice their golf game when they're not on their course, this potentially could be something that they used, right? Somebody could be looking for this, maybe for nostalgic purposes because they used it back in the day, or a gag gift, right? Or potentially somebody could be replacing their VCR Golf that has given out after all these years. Yes, I'm being serious, and potentially those numbers are very low, but you never know. So don't pass up an opportunity to scan something. It might not be valuable to you, but it might be valuable to them. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to click that like button. And if you have some spare time, check out some of these other videos. Thanks!